Hi guys, my name is Emil Vidal-Carr. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. In this one, I'll be talking to you about which social media platform is the best for fashion designers. And if you stick with me to the very end, I'll tell you which one I think is the best one. Now, the topic of social media within fashion, especially setting up your own fashion brand, is a huge topic. In fact, it's probably right up there with sustainability. Now, I'm going to cover, I'd say, 6 of the most popular social media platforms. Forgive me if I miss any. If I do, mention them in the comments and I might do another video on it. But in the meantime, I'm going to cover 6 of the key social media platforms, and I'll break down the pros and the cons of each of those social media platforms. Now, as you probably know, I've been in the fashion industry for 20 years. Now, at least 10 of those years, we've had to deal with social media in some respect, and I'm not even talking about the MySpace days. So I'm going to start with Facebook, as it's probably the most popular social media platform. I imagine everyone's got a Facebook account in some way, shape or form, whether it's live or dormant. It's also probably been the most longest lasting, and it's also seen the most growth over the past decade in terms of the amount of companies that have developed from Facebook. So currently, as it stands in 2023, I'd say Facebook is most beneficial if you want to set up a group as opposed to a business page, because by setting up a group, you're creating a discussion, and that means that other people can join in. They don't have to have any kind of brand loyalty. They just have an interest in the topic that you're covering. And that way you can indirectly bring up the name of your brand within that group discussion, providing that you set it up where you are the admin. For example, if your brand is about sustainability, you can set up a Facebook group that focuses on a specific type of sustainability within the fashion industry, invite people to join the group and steer conversations around it, and then also invite other people to start their own conversations within this group, whether it's private or open. The real benefit of having a group like this is that you can use it for research purposes and almost use the participants within the group as a focus group to help you make decisions to develop your brand further. Where Facebook doesn't do so well is if you have a business page, the organic reach has drastically dropped over the years because the focus is now more towards you paying for advertising. So if you want relatively quick growth on Facebook, that would be my advice. Now, Instagram is a platform that I personally love, and if you guys are following us already, you'll see how we treat our grids and how we structure each row based on a specific theme or color palette. As of last year, we decided to change the focus of our business strategy on Instagram and stop posting images on our normal timeline, and instead we started posting only Reels. The reason for this is that we saw that the Instagram algorithm changed its preferences and decided to push more Reels organically. Aside from this though, we still put a lot of money behind paid advertising on Instagram because this helps us reach new markets and new customers. However, depending on the price of your product, you may not see any direct sales that come from Instagram, but still take it seriously and be consistent. Now, of all the platforms, TikTok is the one that I know least about. What I can say is that if your brand DNA is quite fresh, funky, and very contemporary, then TikTok really is the place to be. One huge plus point of TikTok is that it gives you greater flexibility in terms of what you can post. I would say the lack of formality means that you can post short clips that is either, behind the scenes. You can post clips, maybe informing the customers of when there's going to be a drop. And even if there's any malfunctions in your business, let's say the website is down, you can put a funny spin on it and tell customers that the website is down and that you'll keep them informed when it's back up. Also, I could be wrong, but I don't think TikTok has quite got to the reliance that Facebook and Instagram has on adverts. So there is a lot more wider scope to get organic reach on your posts. Now, YouTube is a platform that I also love using. And as you're watching this video, I guess you already know a fair bit about YouTube already. Now, for our brand, I've chosen to utilize YouTube for more educational purposes and educate our viewers. For example, we've done amazing interviews for EVC Chat, how-to videos, and tutorials like these. We've also used our YouTube platform to host any adverts that we filmed or any fashion shows that we've done, because we feel that the format gives the viewer a better user experience. YouTube also has a relatively new feature called Shorts, and basically you can use the videos that you post on your TikTok on your Shorts as well, making sure that you're using the right hashtags. You can build up your channel following and get some short-term, quick engagement. I certainly think that utilizing YouTube of all the platform requires more of a budget, because in terms of the way we use it, we kind of need there to be an element of professionalism more than any other platform. I certainly feel that, especially the way we utilize YouTube, there has to be a certain budget allocated to the videos that you do on it, because all of the videos that we do, they're shot in 4K. So we need a pretty expensive camera to do that. I'll say of all the platforms, YouTube requires more of a budget, I would say, especially in terms of the way we use it. There is a certain level of professionalism that is required, especially like the videos that we film, they're all done in 4K. However, some of you might disagree. But to sum up, I would say utilize your YouTube channel in the same way that you would a TV show, and post at a specific time of the day on a particular day of the week, and that way your customers or followers can be part of your journey. Now, the next platform is LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is all about how professional you're coming across, regardless of whatever sector you're in. Now, I've been on LinkedIn for at least the past 6-7 years, and one thing I got taught quite early on by a close friend of mine is make sure that your title is as succinct and as relevant to what you do as possible. The reason for this is that it will simply attract the right people that you want to network with. Now, LinkedIn has a similarity with Facebook, where it has groups and conversations that you can join in, and this is a great way to boost people's awareness of who you are. Engagement is really key. There are people that post on LinkedIn every day. Me personally, I probably limit it to 3 times a week, and I notice a huge difference in the level of organic engagement I get from when I post videos compared to when I post pictures, compared to when I just post text. LinkedIn is all about putting your best foot forward and connecting with the right people, so make sure you have an awesome profile image. The final social media platform is Twitter, and this one is the most word-centric out of all of them. And I have to admit, we stopped using Twitter probably about 2 years ago now, because we felt it wasn't right for our brand. In my personal opinion, I feel that Twitter works best when you have a great conversationalist running it for you, because I feel a certain level of intellect and humor goes a long way, and that's how you're going to show your character, purely through words. As I said, as a fashion brand, I didn't think that Twitter was the right platform for us, hence why we stopped, because I didn't think that customers were coming to Twitter to see our latest collection or any behind the scenes shots. You can use Twitter as a recycling tool to repost content in the correct format that you've posted on other platforms. And also what you can do as a fashion brand, if you feel that you have a strong voice or a strong feeling about a social or a political movement, vocalize this on Twitter. This is the best place for it, whether you're for or against. Now, out of all the social media platforms I've just been through, I feel that LinkedIn has been the most beneficial for our business. As you know, I design pretty much professional women's wear, occasion wear. So LinkedIn is the ideal place where those kind of women are. I'll post on LinkedIn in 3 key ways. I'll post as Emil Vidal-Carr, the brand. I'll post images of behind the scenes and new pieces that we've launched. I'll post as Emil Vidal-Carr, the fashion expert, giving tips on fashion advice, giving business tips. I'll drop into conversations and groups and give my opinions through that. And then I post as Emil Vidal-Carr, the family man, you know, the father, the son, the husband. And this allows people to see all facets of my personality, and hopefully makes me a bit more relatable, not just someone that's trying to make money in the fashion industry. And there we have it for another video. Thank you for staying with me until the end. If there's any kind of platforms that I've missed out, mention it in the comments. Tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And I hope that you're following the channel already, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.